Hello everyone, it's me Jamie. Welcome back to another video. So I'm sure you've read the title by now, but today I am going to be doing another reading vlog, but it's going to be like another reading challenge, and I have given myself 3 books that I have seen all over TikTok and all over booktok, like constantly. I have never read these 3 books. I didn't really have any interest in reading these 3 books, but I am going to read them in this reading vlog. So if you live under a rock and you don't know what booktok is, but you're still on booktube, basically booktok is a community that has been created on the app TikTok, and it's basically just like short little videos where people talk about like their books, and sometimes there's like skits, sometimes it's like what they've been reading, it's recommendations. I don't know, it's all really fun. So I decided to just give it a go. I'm actually doing this vlog, like we're not doing it together, but this is a reading vlog that me and my 3 friends are going to be doing. So Kevin, Caitlin and Chloe, we're all doing this specific reading vlog, and we're actually all going to be buddy reading one of the books in today's video. Obviously we will let you know how we go. There might be a couple of like FaceTimes in this vlog, but yeah, for the most part it's going to be me reading 3 popular TikTok books or booktok books and seeing how they are. So let's just get into what I'm going to be reading. So the first one I'm going to be reading is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I have seen this everywhere, especially by romance booktokers, and now I feel like a lot of the romance booktubers that I watch have been talking about this and recommending like Colleen Hoover books, and I've always known that Colleen Hoover existed, but I never really thought about giving her a go until now. So I'm going to be reading It Ends With Us. Apparently this is a really sad romance. I honestly don't know anything about the plot, but I'm so excited to get into it. There might be like a little love triangle situation in this from reading the back, but I know it just breaks people. So yeah, this is the book that me and my friends are going to be buddy reading, and I'm just really excited. I hope I cry. I love crying, so yeah. The next book I'm going to be reading, I am going to be reading on my Kindle, and it is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This one is the one that I was most inclined to pick up at some time this year because it won the Goodreads Choice Awards in 2020 for, I believe, romance, which is a bit weird because it's like fantasy, but I think it is a fantasy romance. But I'm so excited to read this. I've never read anything by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I know that Caitlin quite likes this book, just said it's really fun. And again, it's something I know nothing about, but just like a fantasy romance vibe. I've never actually read a fantasy romance. Like, I've read fantasy with romance. Actually, that's a lie. I feel like I have read fantasy romance. Like, I've read A Court of Thorns and Roses and stuff. But yeah, no, I'm just really excited to get into this, and yeah, so this is going to be one that I'm reading on my Kindle. And then the third book I'm going to be reading is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This is definitely one that I had no intention of picking up. Like, I just didn't really care for it, but again, this one has been all over booktok, people just posting videos of them crying, and we all know that I love to cry. Basically, this is just 2 boys. They both know that they're like on the brink of death or something, but these 2 strangers come together because they have both found out they're going to die on the same day, and they decide to spend like one last day together. Apparently it's like really heartbreaking. Obviously there's gonna be some deaths. I mean, it's in the freaking title. So yeah, I'm really actually quite excited to read this now that I've put the idea in my head of me reading it. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. And Kevin said this was a good book as well, so yeah. So those are the 3 books I'm going to be reading in this reading vlog. I really hope you enjoy. I think I can definitely read these books quite fast. I think it definitely won't take me longer than a week or anything. So yeah, I'm actually really excited, and I'm excited to just get into it. I think the first book I'm going to pick up is They Both Die at the End, because it's the one that I was the least inclined to read. I think I'll just get started with this one so I can get it out of the way, so I can move on to the ones that I was actually quite interested in. But I still think I'm going to enjoy this. And also, like, I have been in a really weird space mentally. Like, just with lockdown and everything, I've been feeling really, like, burnt out, but also just, like, emotionally distant, emotionally unavailable. And I just want to cry. I just want to sob. So I think I will be starting this one tonight. And I'm really excited. And I'll let you guys know how I go. I'm not going to start reading just yet because I still have a lot of work to do today. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock. And I need to do my work, but as soon as I've finished that, I'm going to get started on this, and it's going to be a fun time. So I'll talk to you very soon, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hello guys, good evening. I don't know why I kind of look a wreck, like I look like I haven't slept in 1,000 years. Ignore that. Hi, So I wanted to say I started They Both Die at the End tonight, finally. I did get some work done, all that stuff, so feeling productive. But yeah, I finally started this. I am only on page 41, so I've only been reading for a little while. But already, like, the vibes are, like, fine. Like, it's okay. I don't think this is gonna be a 5-star book. Like, so far I'm not, like, enamored by Adam Silvera's writing style or his like author's voice. I've never read anything by Adam Silvera, so this is like my first experience with it, and like it seems fine. It is going to be a fast read, whatever. So basically we're following our two characters, Mateo and Rufus. Mateo has like, I think, lost his mother and he just lives with his dad, but his dad is really sick at the moment. He got the call from this thing called the death cast, which basically tells you that you're going to die within the next 24 hours, but it doesn't tell you how. And so basically he's just kind of like figuring out what he's going to do with his day, with his last 24 hours. And then we also follow Rufus, who is an orphan. He has lived in a foster home, and all of his friends and everyone, they're all from the foster home as well. And he found out he was going to die in the middle of beating up this guy who was like dating his ex-girlfriend. So very interesting. So far, in terms of the characters, because it's dual perspective as well, we get to like be inside their heads. And so far with the characters, I feel like Mateo, I don't really get his vibe. Like, he's just kind of boring to me at the moment. We'll see if he picks up, but I do quite like Rufus. I just feel like here's a little bit more about him. He's a little bit more interesting. Yeah, obviously don't condone him beating up this random guy who was minding his business, because, you know, we don't like violence, we don't like unnecessary violence, but I still feel like he's going to be the most interesting character to read about from the two perspectives right now. They haven't even encountered each other yet. They don't even know of each other's existence, so obviously I will be getting to that soon. But yeah, it seems okay. I was reading it and I was like actually trying to wonder, like, would I want to know if I was gonna die that day? Like, would I really want to know? And I genuinely think no. Like, honestly, this is my worst nightmare, to be honest. Someone calling me and being like, just so you know, like, you're gonna die today. And that's like a normal occurrence in like our daily life. Like, everyone knows that they might get a call one day saying that they're gonna die, like, and that happens to everyone. I don't want to know. I don't want, like, I feel like there'd be so much pressure to like have a good day, and then that would lead to me not having a good day. I feel like it's kind of like a birthday. Because do you guys know what I mean when I'm like, there's so much pressure to have a good birthday that you end up don't having a good birthday and you end up having kind of like a shittier day than normal? Is that just me? Am I like kind of a bit weird and quirky for that? But yeah, you know what? I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I think I can easily get to like page 150 tonight, which is, yeah, not far away, like just over 100 pages. I think I can keep reading more of, and then I'll probably go to sleep. I did want to do a little life update as well. So obviously we're still in lockdown because COVID situation, all that sort of stuff. We are in a strict lockdown. I am going to be changing bubbles tomorrow, just because I currently am, I've just gone back from Australia. I'm living with my family, and it's a huge family, like, and I'm spending most of the day babysitting, which is fine. I love looking after my niece, all that stuff, but I just live with a lot of people, and I've had quite a few auditions come through that I have to do from home, and it's a little hard to do them here. I don't really feel like I have to, like, you guys are that interested, or like I have to explain anything, but basically, like, I can't do auditions here, so I'm switching bubbles to my friend Yana's house. It's literally just her and one of our other friends. Both of them are actors, and it just means that I can actually properly do my auditions and like get this work done, and it's just the two of them. So, and I definitely don't have COVID because I have been in a quarantine hotel the entire time, and then here, and I haven't left the house. So yeah, I'm gonna be switching bubbles tomorrow and then just staying with them until lockdown is over. So I'm going to be taking a lot of books with me. I will let you know tomorrow how many books I take and like what I'm taking, but I'm definitely going to be taking, obviously, my Kindle and this and It Ends With Us, because I need to do this vlog. I'll let you guys know how I go. Hopefully I can like film some videos in their house and stuff, and it will be a nice easy way to do it. Yeah, and you guys can get to know Yana a little bit and subscribe to her channel and hang out with her and hang out with us, and it'll be fun. Anyways, I'm gonna jump straight back into bed. I've turned my electric blanket on. I'm so ready. Let's keep reading this, and I'll let you know how I go when I continue. Ooh, get out of, get out of my room. Hello.
Do you like my hair?
No, it's ugly.
You're ugly. At least I don't have an ugly personality.
Oh, shut up and get up. Okay, hi. It's
Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah, sorry, I was just dividing the 5 by the 2 and then just figuring it out that it's Sunday.
Oh my god, did you just do math?
Yeah.
You know how to do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
And she can read, did you know?
Oh, yeah, I can. It's something I learned recently.
I keep on looking in the viewfinder and not in the lens.
Oh, I only look at myself.
Well, you're a Leo, so.
Okay, hi. I'm at Yana's house. We are lockdowning together, and it's Sunday night, and we are going to stream, do all that sort of stuff, but I just want to update that I'm here. This is Yana. You may have seen her on Twitch or on YouTube because she has a YouTube channel now called Fawn Child. And
I joined the booktube.
She does book videos. She does book videos. I'm creating my own little online cult with all my real life friends. I'm getting them all to come in.
She's collecting them.
It's amazing. So subscribe to Yana, please. But also I wanted to say I've read more of I've read more of They Both Die at the End. Cool. I'm on page. Do you want to read that out and then you can actually do something useful?
Page 227.
Well done. So do you want to hear my thoughts? Okay. No, literally, why you subscribe to me? Like, why are you my friend if you don't want to hear my thoughts about anything? Okay, so anyway.
I prefer to have a parasocial relationship with you. I don't want a real life relationship.
Die. So,
well, no, I asked you when I came in and you said you were reading it. I was like, ooh, what do you think? So
basically, I read up to page 99 last night, and then I read 200. I've read up to 227 while I've been here, which is great. I've done a lot of reading because she went to sleep like a lazy bitch, and I was like, I'm gonna have a productive girl boss day. Yeah, you did girl bossing in your dreams. But yeah, so it's okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's okay. It's kind of exactly how I thought it would be. Like the writing style, like who kind of cares? Like it's not amazing. I don't really care for the characters that much, and I don't really understand like why they're becoming friends apart from the fact that they're both like gonna die. Like that's the only thing they have in common, and the friendship is just kind of like I don't care about them. Like I would much rather follow their like own different storylines, maybe find a little bit more about like Mateo and his friends and his dad and everything, and then like Rufus and his friends at the foster home. Like I kind of feel like it would be better if we had like two separate storylines but like they were interwoven, because I just don't really care about them being friends. Honestly, the chapters I find the most exciting are the chapters that are from like non-main characters and about what they're doing on this last day. So, you know, it's kind of sitting on a 2-star vibe for me, but I am reading it really fast, so I think I will probably finish it. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow. But yeah, so far, TikTok, I don't really get the hype, and I'm definitely not gonna cry. Like, I just know for a fact that I'm not gonna cry, because I'm not connected to any of the characters.
Do you want to hear my thoughts?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. What do you want?
I haven't read this book.
Yeah, is that all?
No, no, because I genuinely, because I have seen so much of this book.
Yeah. On TikTok.
On TikTok and on BookTube.
Yeah.
I've heard everyone be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like with a title like They Both Die at the End, you're kind of setting yourself up for, I feel like, almost failure, because it's like, well, okay, well, I'm expecting tears now, and I feel like that makes it a lot harder to cry. Exactly,
and like that's the whole concept of the book. I feel like the big like plot twist or the big surprise that's going to happen is that they we like figure out how they die, because right now like they're not told how they die, they just like both die at the end and like it's their last day. But I feel like I feel like I just know what's going to happen. Like I feel like I've guessed the plot twist already.
Do you want to predict it?
No, because I don't want to spoil. Anyway, that's how I feel. We're going to go and get ready because we're going to do a Twitch stream tonight, but I'll talk to you very soon. Good morning, guys. It's Monday morning. Hello. I'm talking kind of quietly because my friends are asleep and I don't want to wake them up, and I'm just like chilling in the lounge. But it is Monday morning and I finished They Both Die at the End just then. Cool. Like awesome. Like I didn't cry at all, first of all. Like literally I was not even sad, which is disappointing because of like how everyone like sobs over this book, and it's like so heartbreaking for them. Like I kind of wish I could like get in on that, but just no. I'm gonna be giving this 2 stars. For me, I didn't buy the characters like chemistry, so I thought the romantic aspect of their relationship was unnecessary. I just didn't feel connected to them, and it just felt kind of like everyone loves romance, so let's put it in. And I don't know, I just didn't buy their chemistry, and it just felt a bit silly. I also just didn't find that they were particularly well fleshed out characters. I know that they were like supposed to be super different, and Rufus was like just living life, and Mateo was like kind of paranoid and, you know, a bit nervous and everything. But a lot of the time when they were talking, I was like, who's who, to be honest, like who's saying what line. Like they didn't have like individual voices. This is all my opinion and I could be wrong, but this is just like how I felt in the moment. I also found the concept to be kind of cheap, to be honest. Like the magic system is just like never explained. And it's like, how do these people who like alert the people that are gonna die that day, how do they know? Like, how do they know? It's just like never explained. And so for me, it feels quite lazy. Not that everything does need to be explained, but like it just didn't make sense. And then also the concept was just stupid anyway, because a lot of these people would not even die if they didn't get the phone call saying that they would die. They literally, a lot of them just genuinely like would not have died. And then also the ending, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but the ending was just stupid. And it also felt like a really lazy ending. I suppose it was supposed to be like kind of like a glimmer of hope or something, but like it just didn't impact me whatsoever. So I personally found it lazy and I wasn't happy with it. But yeah, I finished it. And I also finished my Goodreads challenge today. This was my 75th book this year, and I did say that I wanted to read 75 books this year, so I'm feeling very happy and very accomplished. I want to film a video which is like 25 books I want to read before the end of the year, so then I can like do like 100 books this year, but we'll see if I film that. I'll probably film it sometime this week. But also now I think I'm going to do some work and do some editing and then move on to my next book once I've finished editing the stuff I need to edit. So I'm gonna do that now. I think I'm not really in a fantasy mood, so I think I'm gonna move on to It Ends With Us. Maybe that one could bring the tears, but we'll see. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Happy Monday. Hello guys, so it's Wednesday night now, and I'm really sorry I haven't really been reading or updating the vlog. I've had like an audition to do and I just haven't really been reading. I've just kind of like had a little break from it all because obviously I read so much in August. So yeah, I just had a little break the past couple of days. But I did actually start It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So I'm now on page 72, and so far I am kind of getting the vibe that this is going to be very much like a love triangle, like this new guy that our main character Lily has met, and then also I think it's going to be like a love triangle between him and someone from her past, like her childhood love. And that's kind of all I can gather right now. Also, like, she has just lost her father, but her father was like really abusive, so she's kind of like happy about that. I feel like she's happy that he died because he was like really physically abusive towards her mother. So I feel like we're going to be learning a lot about her past, and then also in this like love triangle situation. Already I don't know too much about the like past childhood lover, and I really did like the new guy at first, but since then there was literally a scene where he like got on his knees and like begged her to have sex with him, so I'm a little bit like like kind of disgusting, to be honest. I really hope that she doesn't end up with him. And I'm always a big fan of like second chance romances, so yeah, I'm gonna try and read more tonight. I want to try and get at least halfway tonight, and I will like update you guys as I go. Yeah, it's fun at the moment. I'm not like loving it, but I'm not like hating it, so it really could go anywhere from this stage. One thing though, like our character's a really big fan of like Ellen DeGeneres, and I kind of hate Ellen DeGeneres, but that's like a personal thing, so I'm like not really liking that aspect. But yeah, those are really all my thoughts. No thoughts, head empty, and I haven't read it for like the past 2 days, so I'm gonna finally try and read some more tonight, and I'll let you know as I read how it is, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get into pajamas now, get cozy, and try and read like 100 pages of this. Hi.
Good morning.
You jocks me. I'm kidding. Most people know my last name by now. Hi guys, it's, oh my god, what day is it? Time is just a social construct. Like, what time is it? It's
Thursday.
It's Thursday afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon. Me and Yana are about to get ready to film some videos today, be girl busters, do some streams, like all that sort of stuff. Oh my god, I'm being attacked. It's worse than when I lived with Chloe. I wanted to say I read more of It Ends With Us last night and this morning, so I'm now on page 138. I'm not gonna lie, when I was reading it I was like, ooh, like 3-star vibes. So I said before that this is like gonna be like a love triangle, and I'm really not a fan of like our character Ryle, who is the love interest at the moment, like the current one. I'm really not a fan of him. Like, I think he's supposed to be quite like confident and like cocky and like he's a bit of a player, but he's obsessed with her, which usually is my favorite trope. But for him, I'm just like, I'm getting really like arrogant vibes from you, but not in a fun way. And also he's the character that literally got on his knees and begged you to have sex with him, so I'm like, ooh, yuck. Like, I just don't like him. I don't trust him. And he's just a bit cheesy, and like the lines that he says, like I feel like they're supposed to be like end up on Pinterest as quotes, but I'm not really getting that vibe. Like, sorry Colleen, like I'm just kind of like, okay, cool, next
bring
page.
Bring back Jack Fisher from Female.
Bring back Jack Fisher from Female Species.
Bring back Jack Fisher.
But anyway, yeah, so then I was like reading it and I was like, okay, like 3 stars, but I feel like it could improve when Atlas comes in. And as soon as I thought that, Atlas appears. So I feel like now I'm going to start enjoying it more because now I'm actually in the love triangle. I feel like it's very obvious that Atlas is probably going to be in game, but he's a military man.
Oh, triggered.
Yana has dated a military man before, so you know, trigger warnings for you.
Trigger warnings specifically for me.
But also I'm a bit worried because Atlas has a girlfriend and Lily's obviously seeing Ryle, so I wonder if there's going to be like a little affair. But I also don't really mind that because I'm not super triggered by cheating.
Fair enough.
Like, I kind of could vibe with like a little affair story.
It gives me anxiety in books, cheating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives me a little bit of anxiety as well. But like, it's really weird. So I read like a polyamorous kind of romance last month.
Oh, fun.
And that gave me the heebie-jeebies. I was like, oh, I can't do this. Like, she's watching him like have sex with this other woman and then she like joins in. Like, I was just really like, oh my god, because I can't do polyamory.
Yeah.
But then with cheating,
also,
that doesn't really give me the heebie-jeebies reading about it.
No. But also, that's not what every polyamorous... Like, a lot of polyamorous relationships are like, you don't have sex while someone else is watching. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Like, you just
I think it's like...
do your things separately.
Yeah, I don't even know why I felt more uncomfortable by the polyamory than... I think it's just like, with polyamory, it's like, that's a choice and that's a decision and you're going into it knowing that you're going to be like... sharing your partner, whereas with cheating it's like easier to remove myself from it a little bit because it's like, well, I know people are getting hurt by this and it's not like this thing that I'm gonna have to like be okay with while reading the book because I know that it's gonna be like a bad thing. I don't think they're gonna cheat, but at the moment I am team Atlas. I'm kind of like, okay, break up with your girlfriend.
Break up with your girlfriend.
Exactly. But we'll see. Like, we'll see. I might end up hating him as well. I think I just like Atlas at the moment because he's like the guy from her past, like childhood love, like long lost love. They lost contact for 8 years. Like, something about that is just like super romantic for me because it's so unrealistic to me. Like, if I lost contact with an ex for 8 years, I wouldn't still have feelings for them.
I would want nothing to do with
Yeah, I would be like, sorry, who are you? Like, I just haven't had that sort of love where I've held on to someone for 8 years. And I have had relationships like 10 years ago. I'm older than I look, but
don't let this youthful facade fool you, darling.
But like, you know, like even those relationships that I've had in the past, I'm not sitting here like pining over them. Like, if I saw the
if you were, I'd have to slap you. I'd be like, bitch.
Yeah, one's in jail, so no, but like, if my like first love came into my life after not seeing him, because I haven't seen him for years and years, if my first love like suddenly came into my life, I wouldn't be like,
hey.
I'd be like, oh, hi. Like, it kind of means nothing to me. But that's why I'm excited about reading about it, because it's so far from my experience. And, you know, isn't that what reading books is? Like, escapism? Like, yeah.
Oh, exactly.
So, yeah. No, I'm excited to keep reading. I'm going to try and read heaps more today after work. I'm going to try and read heaps more tonight. And I'm hoping to finish it. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow morning.
But, through you?
I'm nearly halfway. I'm like a third. Just over a third of the way through.
Oh, nice.
I was nearly like, I'm 2/4 of the way through, but then I was like, that's half, you moron. Bimbo vibes.
At least she caught herself.
Okay, so I'm gonna put some makeup on, get ready, and then do our thing. Oh, be an adult. Thumbnail moment. we are gonna get ready, but I was looking at Yana's book collection and like we were talking about the books she hasn't read yet, and I was like, do you want me to just like leave They Both Die at the end here, even though I know that like she probably won't like it and like I didn't really like it? And she was like, yeah, might as well. And I was like, yeah, you can just have it. And she was like, oh, you really didn't like it,
really didn't like it.
But I was like, you might as well like keep building up your collection. Like
there's literally like less than 20 books here.
Yeah, exactly. And like I've already got so many books, I don't really need to keep something that I'm never going to read again. So you can just have it and read it when you're bored, because even though I know you won't like it, it's still a really fast read, and sometimes it's good to read things that you don't like enjoy as much, because it means that like when you do read a really good book, it's like that satisfaction.
I kind of like
reading bad books.
Being able to critique things, because like I don't just like going, oh, I didn't like this book, throw it away. It's like, well, why didn't I like it?
Yeah, and like really analysing that. Yeah, exactly. And that, yeah, so you can just have that book and you can read it like in one
Oh my god, she's so generous.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like, for me, it's like, it's not like I had a bad time reading it. If I have a bad time reading something, then I just don't finish it. Yeah. But I can read a book. I have a good time reading a book that I don't like, because I enjoy the critiquing aspect of it,
picking it apart. And
also you might like it.
I might.
You might. Like, you never know. Like,
tastes.
we don't have the same brain.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. For you.
I know. God, I would hate to be a Gemini moon. Gemini sun is very different.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright. We actually are going to get ready now. I just wanted to share that conversation because I read They Both Die at the end in this video.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
Yeah. Alright. See you later.
Your pupils aren't like as big now.
So yeah, it's because I'm looking at you.
You're a fucking whore.
Me and Yana are about to go live on Twitch.
That's me.
We're about to go live on Twitch, but I just really wanted to. Aww. Yeah, don't put that. We're about to go live on Twitch, and I just read up to page 210 of It Ends With Us. And I called Caitlin, and I said, not vibing it. Like, honestly, 3 stars maybe. Might pick up, who knows. I was right. Ryle is disgusting.
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. I'll let you know if anything changes, but 3-star vibes. Oh my god, I can't believe all my books so far have been a flop. Let's hope From Blood and Ash gets better, but like we'll see about It Ends With Us. It might not be like 3 stars just yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Hello guys, it is Sunday. And yeah, I haven't vlogged for a little while, but I wanted to say in the past couple of days I finished It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. 2 stars. 2 stars. And I have my reasons. Basically, I just want to say, like, first of all, when I finished this on Goodreads, I obviously like gave it the 2 stars, like the 2-star rating, and I had about like 20 comments being like, oh my god, this breaks my heart, like blah blah blah. I just want to say, like, my opinion on a book should really like not matter. Like, do not worry, like we're all good, no beef, like it's chill. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean that it's like a bad book, so don't worry guys. Keep your hearts safe, don't let it be broken because it wasn't my cup of tea. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I'm not saying it's like shocking and bad, but like, yeah, basically not my cup of tea. I guess for me it's just that, like, obviously this is like a hard-hitting novel. It's not really a romance. Like, at the end of the day, it's a novel about domestic abuse and being a survivor of domestic abuse and coming out of that. And that's like fine. Like, I think on that sense, like, it's a good book, and it had some really powerful like moments in which our character was just kind of like reflecting on her relationship and reflecting on her past and her dad's relationship with her mum, and I thought those moments were quite powerful, which is why it's not like a 1-star read for me. But I think the characters themselves were incredibly half-baked. For example, like, we're obviously in this love triangle with our main character Lily and her current husband Ryle, and this like ex-lover from her past called Atlas. We see Atlas maybe like 5 times in the book, and I just have no idea why they were drawn to each other in the first place, apart from like their, you know, their childhood, like losing their virginities to each other, like whatever. I feel like this would have been so much higher stakes, and I would have cared so much about Atlas and Lily if it was just more developed, because sure, yeah, they have history, but we haven't like seen any of it on the page. And just because they had history like 10 years ago, that doesn't mean that that chemistry is still going to be there. And I feel like it feels like a bit of a cop-out to just put it in that they have history and they have a past, and then that's why they are still in love with each other, because that's absolutely not the case with real life. Like the author, like, no offense Colleen, like you have to work at it for me to care about it. You can't just say they have history and then show us a bit of their history and then that's it. Like, I don't know, it's like I kind of want to see the connection as adults, because they're two completely different people than they were like when they were 16 and 18. Like now they're in their like mid to late 20s. They're not going to be the same as when they were kids. You know, I just feel like the love triangle, it wasn't good. Ryle was disgusting. I feel like he was meant to be disgusting, and that's fine, but I did feel like there was a little bit of like sympathizing with him, especially towards the end, and I didn't really want to sympathize with him. I get that it's like, you know, sometimes abusers are a little bit more nuanced than that, but like there's no like, yeah, there's no such thing as good or bad people. There are just like good people that do bad things, literally a quote from the book. But it's like I don't really want to like see our abuser like crying and have our main character be like, oh yeah, I feel like really like sorry for him right now. Like I don't want to see that. Also, I just didn't realize how prevalent Ellen DeGeneres would be in this book. Like she's basically the fourth main character. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't like Ellen DeGeneres. I don't want to hear about her in every chapter. That's a more personal thing for me. But yeah, I don't know, I just felt like the whole thing was super underdeveloped. I still didn't really know Lily as a person, apart from the fact that she had like trauma when she was a kid and that she likes flowers. That's like kind of really all I know about her. I don't know, I'm definitely gonna like give Colleen Hoover another go. Like I'm definitely gonna like try out another one of her books, but this one just wasn't for me. I really don't understand the hype, that's all. So yeah, 2 books out of 3 that I've read so far that have been 2 stars. So TikTok, you're not off to a great start. Not off to a great start. However, I am going to finally start From Blood and Ash today. I actually tried to start it yesterday. I read maybe like the first 4 pages and I was just like, I'm not feeling it right now in this moment. I don't know if I can like pick up a fantasy novel and start it, but you know, Chloe and Caitlin have both said that it's like a really fast, easy fantasy novel, so I think I'm just gonna like get cozy and try and dive into it today. I am feeling incredibly lazy today, so I'm gonna try and read a big chunk of it, and that's my last book. So hopefully From Blood and Ash, I know it's like a pretty different genre, it's fantasy, so let's hope that it pulls me out of this 2-star funk, and I'll let you know my thoughts. I think I was expecting this to be my favorite, but now obviously like I'm kind of hoping From Blood and Ashes. It would suck if I get another 2-star read, but sometimes we've got to do that for content, for you guys. I'm gonna start reading, I'm gonna have a snack, and I will talk to you when I've like got enough of this book to like formulate an opinion. So see you soon. Hello guys, it is Wednesday. It's been quite a few days since I last updated. As you can see, I am back home, and that's because I got the jab. I'm vaccinated. Well, 1 dose of a vaccination. I am 1 dose protected against COVID, kind of. So yeah, I have come back home because I did all my work that I needed to do in terms of like acting and like being with other actors, and now I've got so much work that I need to do being home, so like booktube stuff. So I am back to do that, but I just wanted to give a reading update. So obviously since I last updated, it has been quite a few days. So I have started From Blood and Ash. I'm pretty sure I'm like 40% through, but that's quite a lot because it's like a 600-page book, so I believe I've read like 250 pages. So far it's like pretty good. It's definitely better than the other books that I have read for this video. So basically we're following this character called Poppy. She is considered the maiden, so she is like chosen by the gods. She's really special. She can't show her face to anyone, like her face has to always be covered by a veil, and only her like closest like guards and maid and like the Duke and Duchess can see what she looks like. Basically one of her close guards has recently been killed, and our male main character, I guess, or our love interest, his name's Hawk, he's coming in and he's been assigned to be Poppy's new like guard, replacing the other one, and he's like much younger than a usual guard. He's very handsome, he's like new to this like world, and there's definitely some sparks flying there, especially because they had already had an encounter which should be quite secret. Like she basically Poppy is like under so many strict rules, and she like met Hawke at this like brothel on like this night out that she had. I don't know, it's all very complicated. Like, for what I thought would be quite a simple fantasy romance, there does seem to be a lot of plot. There's also this thing called the Ascension, which is whether or not the gods decide that you're worthy, and we're waiting for our main character to like go through that, because that's something that's talked about a lot. I think that's probably going to happen at the climax of the novel, and everyone's kind of assuming she's going to be worthy. I think I know a little bit better because I've read a lot of fantasy novels. I think it's basically going to be decided that she is considered unworthy, which will lead into the next books in the series. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Apart from that, I don't really have much thoughts. I do think it is, the beginning is definitely very intense. Like, there's a lot of stuff that are just kind of, that's just kind of put upon us. I don't think Jennifer L. Armentrout has really like explained the world super well, but at this stage now I think I am following. But at first I was a little bit overwhelmed. I was like, wow, all these new characters, like who's who, like blah blah blah. But now I think I get it a little more. I think I do kind of understand a little bit more, and I am following. I think our main characters are kind of like, yeah, sure, like they haven't blown me away yet, but you know, when I read The Cruel Prince last month, Jude and Cardan didn't blow me away straight away, and then towards the end I was like, wait, I love Jude. So again, that could happen. I don't really know. But yeah, it's like enjoyable. I think I'll definitely finish it before the end of the week, but I will keep you guys updated. Honestly, I'm pretty ready to like finish it so I can get back into doing like a normal weekly reading vlog and just like read whatever I want when I want. So hoping that I finish it, definitely finish it before the end of the week, but I don't think that's hard because there's really no end in sight when it comes to lockdown right now. So yeah, I have a lot of things to do today, a lot of videos to film, and I'm doing a 24-hour readathon with my friends tonight, so I'm gonna go and do all those things. But I will talk to you once I have read more of For Blood and Ash, so that will probably be in like a couple of days, but I'll talk to you soon. Hello guys, how are we doing? Okay, so it's obviously been a few days. I'm not sure if you can see like how messy my room is, but I'm honestly so over lockdown, and I'm so over life, and I'm so over everything, and I just want to leave the house and like go and have some cocktails with my girlies, and like I just want to go out and do things. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's not the point of this reading vlog. The point of this reading vlog is my reading, and I have read a bit more of From Blood and Ash over the past few days. I am now on 75%, and it is a Sunday. My goal is to finish this tonight, and well, this afternoon and tonight, and I know that I will, because yesterday I think I read 30% of it, and like, yeah, if I've got 25% left, I can definitely do that. It is 150 pages or around that because it is a long book, but it's going by pretty fast now. I think the beginning was a little slower. For me, this book isn't like stunning. Like, it's enjoyable. At the moment it's sitting on a 3 stars, and I don't think it will get higher than a 3 stars. Just because while I love fantasy and all that sort of stuff, I love romance, I just feel like with this particular novel, I feel like I have read books like this. I feel like I could pick up another fantasy book and it will be the exact same as this one. I feel like it's not really doing anything like fun and exciting and new, or if it is, I'm just not invested enough to be like, wow, this is a really great system, this is a really great like world building, this is a really great magic system which I've never read before. Like, I just don't really care for it that much. And the characters, I feel like our main character Poppy is like fun and like cool, and same with Hawke, who is like our male love interest, but I just don't like fully care about them enough. And obviously in this book there has been some like tragedy that happens because it is a fantasy in like a dangerous world, but even when the tragic stuff happens, I don't really like care. Like, I don't get sad, anything like that. So yeah, I don't know, I just think I prefer my fantasies to be a little less generic. I know that doesn't really explain much, but it's just not very exciting to me, and that's fine. I'm so sorry. I feel like so many of my videos recently, especially this one, I'm just reading these books that I don't care about, and like other reading vlogs that are going to come up that you guys are going to see that I'm in the process of making, like I've just been reading things that I don't like, and that's just so boring, and it's not why you watch my channel, and I apologize. But yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I was gonna do some work today, but the lockdown lack of motivation is really hitting me, so instead I'm gonna take some really big steps in my life and tidy my room. Right now I'm gonna fully tidy my room, and once I've done that, I'm gonna finish this book. And yeah, I'm gonna do it and finish this video today as well. It's been 2 weeks. I've taken 2 weeks to read 3 books. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's really chill. I'm really chill. I'm really good. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. Next time I see you, I probably will be giving From Blood and Ash 3 stars, unless something major happens. But yeah, I will talk to you soon. See you after I've done a bit of tidying. Hey guys, and they're about to have sex. No offense, kind of boring. I just don't really care. I don't really care about the sex, the sexy times. I don't really care about any of it. Get me out of here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm serious though, like, it's not bad. Like, the book itself is not bad. I need to stress that to you and also to you guys. I'm talking to them. I need to stress that. But like, I'm sick of it now. Why is it 600 pages?
It is really long.
It does not need to be 600 pages. And I don't care about any of them. I don't care about the world. It's generic. I'm gonna finish this and not remember it in a year, 2 years, 2 weeks, 2 days. I'm not. But you know, only a little bit left. Only a little bit left to go. And I gotta read the sex scene first. No, might skip it.
No, you can't skip it. But actually do have some good scenes in there.
Okay.
Like, the part where you're at was actually when I was into it, and then the ending. Yeah. Anyway, you'll see.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Mum. Oh, yeah? You're on camera. Okay. Hello, guys. Good morning. It's Monday morning, and as I'm sure you figured out, I finished From Blood and Ash last night. I actually, okay, so I know when I last updated you, I was talking about like how they were about to have their sex scene and stuff, and then my mum called me and everything. So from then on, I just basically read the whole night, and the book actually went in a, like, it turned, okay, hang on, how do I explain this? I feel like the book took this big turn. I didn't exactly like not see it coming. Like, I kind of knew that that was going to happen, but like the way it happened and the explanation and everything, like, while it was predictable, yes, it was still a lot more exciting than what was like currently happening in the book. So even though I did kind of predict it and was like, yeah, of course that big plot twist was going to happen, I enjoyed it, and I actually thought it made the book a lot more interesting. So basically the final like 20% of the book I actually liked a lot more than the rest of it, which was interesting. Yeah, so I finished it. I'm still going to be giving it 3 stars. Throughout my entire time reading this book, I was like, I'm not going to read the sequels. I don't really care. This book's far too long. I'm losing interest. I won't pick up the sequels. But after like finishing that last 20%, I was like, maybe I will. I don't know. Look, if you've made it this far in the video, let me know if you've read the sequels and if they're worth it, because if they're like better than this one, then like sure, I'll give it a go. But then if it's kind of the same, then I don't really see the point, because like I didn't love the book. Like, it's never going to be a favorite. I probably still will forget about it in like a couple of weeks, but I did really enjoy the experience of reading that last like 20% of the book, that last quarter. It was fun, and I liked how the book played out. And I loved the character development. And then there was a sex scene that I did care about, because it was a little bit more spicy and exciting because of the circumstances. So yeah, finished the book, 3 out of 5 stars, but like enjoyed it, like really enjoyed it. Just probably won't even think about it again, and that's fine. So we have concluded my TikTok books video. I'm also the only person in the friend group that has finished the TikTok challenge, book talk challenge. So I know I said that I was doing this vlog with my friends. Their vlogs won't be out for a little while longer, but you can have mine first. Hi. Yeah, I do have to say, TikTok, you've kind of let me down. I think maybe I just picked the wrong books for me. I feel like there are so many popular BookTok books. A lot of them I've already read though. Like, I can't exactly read like the Song of Achilles. Like, I've read that and I love it, and I know I love it. I know why it's popular. But yeah, these 3 books I do feel very let down. I wasn't expecting to like They Both Die at the End, but I definitely was expecting to like It Ends With Us. Where is it? So yeah, this is probably my biggest letdown for the video, but I'm glad that at least I've read it now and I know. And again, I'm really sorry to all the Colleen Hoover stans. It's just really not for me. But I'm glad I read From Blood and Ash. I will probably never think about They Both Die at the End ever again. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what other like reading challenges you want me to take on. If you have enjoyed this video, let me know if there's anything else that you want me to try, or if there are any other like popular BookTok books that you want me to like read. I could potentially do a part 2 to this video and see like if there is something more like a different genre maybe that tickles my fancy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for more videos coming soon, and I will see you very soon in another one. Bye.
But she said, Cindy, don't cry.